Who contacted you from WWE, or did you contact them?
So I have a very good friend who is a photographer in the wrestling business. His name was Black Jack Brown.
Oh,
And
I love Blackjack.
Black Jack was a great, great guy.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. He passed away a couple of years ago. And Black Jack tells me, Bubba, the WWE is interested in you and Devon. I was like, okay. Well, when they call, they call. But they didn't call. And we didn't call them, because the first one to call loses. Because if they call us,
Yep.
the ball's in our court. And if we call them, we're not worth nearly as much as whatever they planned on paying us. So this is in 1999, when three-way calling was still a thing. And the guy that was really interested in us at the time, the guy that said he wanted us, was the head of creative, Vince Russo. And Black Jack Brown calls me at my parents' house one night. I was still living with my parents at the time. And he goes, hey, Bubba, what's going on? Hey, Black Jack, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. He goes, Bubba, hang on 1 second. I got to pick up this other call. He clicks back over to me. And he's like, Bubba, you there? I'm like, yeah. He goes, Bubba Ray Dudley, meet Vince Russo. Black Jack Brown put me and Vince Russo on a three-way call. Nobody called first.
Wow.
So we spoke on the phone for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. And then just a couple of weeks later, we went up to Stanford for our first meeting with the WWE, which included the entire creative team. So it was Russo, Ferrara, Pritchard, JR, a bunch of the other writers that were there. And then we got called back for a second meeting, and that meeting was with just JR and Vince. So we knew that they were very serious about bringing us in. We weren't just some guys who went to the WWE once ECW folded. We were recruited hard by the WWE, and they made us an incredible offer. And we dealt with JR, and it's the easiest negotiation I've ever done in my life.
What do they talk to you besides cash? What else do they tell you? You can be the Dudleys? Do they suggest any other gimmicks?
No, they wanted the Dudleys. They wanted that act from ECW. And the only thing that we were able to, that we said was, we don't want you to make any other Dudleys unless me and Devon approve of it. Because we didn't want to water down the group. And me and Devon knew what we had. We knew our worth. We knew what we brought to the table. And we didn't just want them making random people Dudleys. So they put that language in our contract. And I remember talking to Vince in JR's office, and me and Devon are sitting there, and I said, Vince, let's talk about the push. And Vince looks at me and Devon, he goes, guys, there is no push. There's no such thing. And you always hear about the push. No such thing. He goes, what there is opportunity. I will give you every opportunity in the world. And he did. And up until the New Day broke our record just a couple of years ago, we were the most decorated tag team and the most successful tag team in the history of the WWE. We had surpassed everybody by flying colors. The Hart Foundation, the British Bulldogs, the Killer Demolition, the Nasty, but you name it.
Right.
We smoked them all. And I'm saying that in a respectful way. That's how much Vince let us get over and how much opportunity he granted to us.